Hey girl, hey, it's your girl Kay-otic Tea back with another video, you guys. And today we are doing a little recap, little review, little commentary on Baddies USA Chapter 2, Episode 6, you guys. And you guys know that I watch these shows in real time, so it's like we're watching it together, okay? And you guys also know that I analyze these fights down to the ground, okay? All the way down to the ground. So, yeah, we're going to be going over that, seeing what those fades is looking like. And y'all know that I'm going to be as neutral and honest as possible. I don't care who my fave is. If you lost, you lost, okay? All right, you guys, so let's go ahead and get into this show, you guys. All right, you guys, so the show starts back up with Pressure and Ciroc getting a little fade in. They had it. Boo. Okay, so look. So if Pressure thinks she dropped you, this is what you're expecting me to believe that be Tasiki. You want me, Ciroc. Listen, girl, you want me to believe that you beat Tasiki with this. You couldn't even beat Pressure, babe. I'm confused. I'm confusion already. Started the show. First 2 minutes. Confused as fuck. What are you talking about? Okay, so listen. I'm okay. Hold on now. So they get to fighting. Ciroc is charging like she does, like she likes to do when she's fighting. And Pressure's backing up. They both throwing punches. Some type of way, Ciroc falls down. Now, it could have been a number of things, right? Because we couldn't see their feet. You could only see the upper half of their body. And there was people around. There could have been cords from the equipment. There could have been a person there. She could have tripped over security. There could have been a number of things that happened. But even the fight, that the few seconds that you guys were fighting, your head is down, your eyes are closed, and it wasn't impressive. Same way you fought on Lex. Was impressive. And my thing is, okay, Tasiki is more your height. So again, the length and the height advantage is better there for you with her. So maybe that's your sweet spot. Maybe fighting somebody your own height is more beneficial to you. Like, you could win those, but you couldn't even beat Pressure. So like, girl, you was on the talking about some everybody just wait and see and hold it. No, you hold it. Like, hold your head up. Try that. Hold your ass up off the ground, bitch. Just stay on your feet. But listen, that one thing has nothing to do with the other. I'm getting ahead of myself. So let's go ahead and finish on with this fight. So they finished fighting. TT in the background screaming, "Oh, take the hit. I don't know. I guess she's talking about Pressure, but then she like, "Oh, you dropped her. She fell." Girl, Pressure didn't even know the girl fell. And she was like, "What? I dropped her. All right, boom. Nope, no more fights for you. No more. No look back." So she don't want to fight her again. So Ciroc go chasing after Pressure. Pressure gets to running like, ha. So immature, it's ridiculous. But Ciroc gets a hold of her and drags her down to the ground. I mean, not to the ground, child, to the couch, and tries to start beating her up, but really don't get the licks in that she really needs to get in. TT get in there, security get in there, everybody trying to break it up. Hurricane look like she trying to get TT out the mix, because I don't think she agrees with what's going on here. I don't think she likes the fact that TT is cool with Pressure or whatever. But yeah, so that's pretty much where that's at. Let me go ahead and see what else going on, child. So next up we got Tavy at the dentist because Ivory knocked her shit loose and she got to go get it fixed. Then after that, we got Rolly and the Cabaret Girls in a little element, child, with the pole dancing, little class or whatever they doing. And she talking to them. She says she's talking to them about being baddies and not just being on baddies. Child, I don't care about none of this because I sure don't care about none of their storylines and what they got going on. So Rolly just announced to them that they going to Phoenix next. So just a little side note, all the girls are like getting ready to go get on the bus and everything. And Fauna is the first one out, and she's out. She's like, "Well, yeah, I'm on the bus. I got the first dibs, yeah." And I'm just like, girl, ain't this like your 28th season, girl? If you don't give bad bitches, stop giving excited young hoe. Like, like, calm down. Like, it's like don't act like you've been here 58 times before. Like, girl, just ease up. Okay, so all the girls are loading into the bus. Not all the girls, obviously, because 30 bitches can't fit on this damn bus. But most of the girls are coming on and everything. Amber, she come on popping her little shit, talking about she gotta fight strategic now because she got a scar on her face. Bitch, you should have been fighting strategic the first time. Maybe your ass wouldn't be busted open. But I'll let you live. Anyway, then E.T. says she sees Pressure get on the bus and she like, oh no, I gotta get up out of here. So I don't know if it's just that she don't want to be fighting on the bus or if she's just cool on going back and forth with Pressure right now. I don't know. So she's trying to walk to the back. Amber Ali is like, I don't want no problems with you right now. I'm just trying to chill. And E.T.'s like, no, I'm not tripping. Like, I'm just trying to get to the back of the bus. Like, I'm don't want no smoke. Like, everybody could just chill, whatever. So then while Pressure come in, she's straight ready to start drama immediately. So she comes on, hi babes, hi, hello, hi, I'm here, yeah. And everybody's just looking at her like, what? Okay. So then Tavi, God, why do I call her Tavi? Tavi, she's just like, all right, nope, I'm done. So she starts trying to fight her girl and they just get to fighting each other. So they go one little quick round. I'm gonna have to give that to Tavi. She gave Pressure that work. Pressure wasn't really swinging. I don't know if she didn't have enough space. I don't know what she was doing. Pressure can't fight. I mean, Tavi can't either. But like but Tavi was definitely swinging more punches than Pressure. Pressure wasn't swinging nothing. She just kind of had her forearm out, kind of like trying to hold Tavi back. And I'm like, girl, why you come in here and start a fight to hold a bitch back? Like, move, swing, do something. So Tavi actually giving it to her though. She giving her the upper the overhand rights. Then she start uppercutting her and everything like that. So I would definitely give that to Tavi. You go, girl, you got that one. So Pressure started moving towards the back of the bus after the fight, and E.T. is back there, and Persuasion is back there. She got beef with both of them. Side note, Persuasion looks so freaking pretty, bro. In her confessionals, like, she got this freaking, I don't know, that red that she got on with her skin color and that hair color, like, it's like some like light, like a brown, like an auburn hair color with some blonde on the side. Bitch ate that down, okay? Like, she look the fuck good. She looks so pretty. Like, her makeup looks good, everything looks good. Like, she just looks super pretty. So then Hurricane calls out Neek, and she's basically like, do you need that because you inserted yourself in the shit that me and Bahati had going on and all that? And Neek is like, yeah, I need that, but later, not right now. And everybody's like, bitch, what? And Hurricane is just like, no, like, you said you was neutral, you don't have no problems with nobody, why you get into it and you hit me or whatever. Nick like, I didn't hit you. And Zeus is running the shit back, showing everything like, okay, yeah, she did hit you. Like, when you was trying to grab the wig from her for Bahati, she definitely swung on her. Like, you didn't do it in a way like, girl, let me get that wig, girl. You did it like, give me that wig, bitch. So it's a different vibe. Like, and Hurricane wasn't feeling it. So she said she didn't want no smoke right now. So I don't. So the reason why she wants it later is because she said her hand hurts, so she don't want to fight right now. And Hurricane is like, all right, last season they called me a bully, y'all, so I'm not gonna press the issue. But if you say you need that later, fine, cool, whatever. But TT ain't on that, child. TT trying to get up in there with her, but they end up breaking that up, and that really don't go nowhere. So Pressure start walking to the back of the bus, and everything is everybody trying to let her through, and everybody back there in the back of the bus because it's a small quarters. They all like, no problem, nobody want a problem, this and that. But then all of a sudden, Pressure just sneak ET, child, and they get to fighting. So while they fighting, Sirach's commentary on it is a little off to me because the last time we see her in ET, she's nursing ET's eyes, trying to help her with the mace and all that situation. She's being cool about it. And now she talking like, oh, your little silly ass gonna walk to the back knowing Pressure was gonna get you, girl. Like, what is wrong with you? Like, that's just stupid. Like, she talking like little greasy. So I'm like, did something happen between them that we don't know about, that we didn't see behind the scenes? Because even a few weeks ago or whatever, somebody said on one of these blogs or something that ET had put like a post up thanking Mariah and Tasiki for checking on her when she had the whole Mace situation. And I'm like, dang, like she didn't thank Sirach. Sirach was like really, really with her too. So why she didn't, thank her too? So maybe there was some type of conflict or something that happened with that I don't know. So as they fight and they trying to get it, Tavy notices that Pressure is fighting back there, so now she's trying to get back there to go fight Pressure too. Well, in the midst of Tavy trying to get to Pressure, child, she jumped past Fauna, and Fauna is like, I don't want no bitch trying to jump past me to get to the next bitch after we done already fight. Because if you hit me or this or that, it's gonna be a problem. Girl, what type of problem? You know what? First season, I really loved Fauna. I'm not gonna lie. Like, she was so pretty. Like, she is so pretty, beautiful girl. Like, and she, like, I don't know. I just liked her a lot. She couldn't super fight, but I feel like she was fighting a little bit better than she been fighting lately. Like, child, you've been losing most of your fades, and most of them seem like you're just doing it to get camera time anyway. Like, I don't know. It's given off to me this season so far, and also some last season. She's, I don't know. She's iffy with me right now. I'm iffy on Fauna, but I don't know. I'm gonna see how that goes. But yeah, so she's telling Tavy, like, bitch, don't get froggy around me, bitch, okay? Girl, like, because I'll get the leaping on your ass. I don't know what she gonna do when she leap on her. Get beat up again, but whatever, child. So yeah, that's what happened with that. So Tavy and Pressure get the opportunity to square up, child. Pressure runs up on Tavy. First thing Tavy do is put her head down, child. But they fighting, they getting it, So Tavy gets her head up some type of way because Pressure kind of had her head down. Well, she had her own head down, and Pressure was like hitting her on top of the head. But then like Tavy kind of like wiggles her way up out of that, and then she start hitting Pressure in her head, and she's backing Pressure up a little bit, and Pressure falls down on the little couch in the bus, but I don't know what she falls over. Like, that's what be confusing me about these girls when they be falling. Like, I can't tell if they're tripping on something, if they legs just go from up under them. You can tell when somebody gets hit and they get knocked out. Like, you can tell that type of hit. But I can't tell how they just be tripping and falling. Like, it's like, girl, is it a banana peel? Like, what is it? Like, why is you falling? So she falls, security trying to break it up, and Tavy gets some good licks in after that. So after that get broke up real good, you can see the back of Pressure's head is tore through, child. She got a big ass bald spot in the back of her head. I'm gonna give these girls a little tip, okay? Just a little tippy tip. Stop with the straight backs, okay? The straight backs is gonna get you ripped bald every time. Like, them things come up. You should get you a good little beehive. Start that thing from the side and work your way through the middle and have your little rat tail come out the top, because it's gonna be harder to get a hold of that. Sew that thing down, and boom, you in the game, you straight. And then for extra protection, you could, them little ball caps that we get, sew that down too. Like, the back part of it, sew that down around the beehive so that they can't get their hands on it. And then you could just lay the lace in the front. Now, don't get me wrong, I don't know nothing about wigs. I don't wear wigs, child. But I do know something about weaves, and I do know something about straight backs. And I know about hair getting pulled out. And that's y'all got to stop that, okay? So it happened to Diamond. It happened to her. It happened to Bahati. It happened to Cold Killer, child. Y'all need to protect y'all hair, and these straight backs ain't gonna do it, especially when y'all show up to these shows with these 2-month-old straight backs. At least if you gonna come, let them be brand new straight backs all the way down to your head, and have the back, the loose braids sewed up. What is y'all doing? Y'all trying to get rip bald out here. So anyway, so after they get broken up and they doing their little back and forth, here come Fauna. All right, so are y'all done? Like, girl, shut up. You just trying to get on the camera. And then Tavy was like, no, like, be quiet. I'm going to be done when I'm done. And she was like, anyways, welcome to Baddies, girls. And Tavy like, girl, shut the hell up. And me too. I'm also like, shut the hell up, because what are you talking about? So then, child, Tavy thinks she Natalie Nunn, child. So she start asking anybody else got anything they want to get off their chest, like, what's good, like, what's going on. So she calls out Ciroc. She like, Ciroc, I didn't have no mace on my hands, because the word on the curb is Persuasion had gave Tavy some mace to put on her hands back at the rehearsals, right? You feel me? So yeah, word on the curb is that some of that had got up in Ciroc's eye, and Ciroc is saying that it was Tavy, and Tavy was like, it wasn't me. I fought several bitches, and none of them had the same issue. So who is you feeling like? What's going on? So she like, I ain't copping no please, but I didn't have no mace. So if you want to fight again, we can, but I'm just letting you know. So then you see Pressure and Fauna standing up and Ivy kind of standing right there. And I don't know if it was some beef going back and forth between Ivy and Pressure, but Fauna was like, look, I don't need y'all, because she in the middle of them big monsters. She was like, I don't need y'all, coming over here with this nonsense. Like, so I don't need nobody swinging over me and none of that. Like, So, yeah. So then you see, side note, the last scene where, not the last scene, but the last scene in the last episode, girl, let me get it right. Ciroc and Pressure was talking, and obviously Ciroc had makeup on and she had just had that fight with Lex, but she was saying that her eye was wiggly and whatnot, right? So I'm over here like, okay, your eye wiggly. Girl, today she get on this bus, she ain't got no makeup on, 2 black ass eyes, bitch. She got 2 black eyes, and I bet you that came from round 3 when Lex was like straight punch, like doing straight punches, and she was running her face into her punches like that. I bet you that was from that, because Lex was getting her good straight. So I bet you it was from that. If I had to bet, that's what I would bet. So Ciroc, while she over there talking about E.T. and your silly ass gonna walk over here and her dumb ass come walking out the back room, out the little back little bed area, and stands right in front of Pressure. Boy, Pressure must have bippity boppity booped her ass so quick, boop, right in them black eyes of hers. And I'm talking shit, but I don't dislike Ciroc at this point. Like, she don't bother me or anything like that. But I mean, this is what's going on. Like, she just, she got bippity boppity booped. So they get to fighting, and it's hard to see who's doing what. It's just really at this point a scuffle, because security is all over the place. And it's a small area. But Tavy tries to get in. She tries to get her licking stuff in. But Ivory, which was weird, she kind of hold Tavy's arm, kind of like, I don't know if she's trying to stop herself, because Fauna's right there. And Fauna's like, no, don't jump in, because you gonna hit me and this and this and that. And so Ivory puts her hand out or whatever, and she's kind of like stopping Tavy. And Tavy turns around and she was like, bitch, she talked about my baby son. Like, that's like my baby son. She talked about my baby son. If that was you, I wouldn't stop you. And Ivory was like, she just moved her hand like, go ahead. Like, so then Tavy get to start trying to jump Pressure. Well, now, mind you, I don't know if I mentioned, but Pressure was standing on top of one of them little couches when she leaned over and punched Ciroc dead in her face, right? So Ciroc keeps telling her, like, come on, get down, whatever. So Pressure ends up getting down. I don't know if she gets down to fight her or if she's just getting down because whatever. But because it don't look like they squaring up, but they are standing in front of each other, and Ciroc just charged her, child. So she hit her with 3 good rights to the face, like boom, boom, boom. And then they kind of get tangled up a little bit. So Pressure don't get no hits, basically. She's swinging, but ain't none of them connecting, because it's arms and securities and stuff in a way. So yeah, I would have to say Ciroc definitely took that one. So they square up to fight again, child. And Pressure, she do this lean back when she fighting. So Ciroc goes in to punch her. She connects, it hits her. And I don't think it was enough force to knock Pressure down. But because Pressure's already leaning backwards, her ass fall on the ground like a big old doofus. Like, girl, get up. Like, I don't even understand. Pressure been getting beat up on Not Ass TV like that for years at this point, because, like, why do you keep leaning back? Stop fighting like that. So once Pressure hit the floor, child, Ciroc tried to get over there and get her some more. And, security stopped it. And she like, yeah, that's what you call knocking somebody down and all that. And I would have to say, I don't think so. I think that neither one of you guys knocked each other down. I don't think that's what's happening. I think there are falls being had. I don't think these are knockdowns. So, but look, I'm not there. I can only say what I see with my eyeballs. And with my eyeballs, it's giving fall down. Okay, so yeah. So then Tavy and Pressure get to arguing about this or that, child. Apparently Pressure says something about her baby, something, I don't know. But they arguing. So in the midst of them arguing, Ciroc runs up again, try to hit Pressure. Boom, boom. So security get her, up in that. Then Tavy, she's standing on the couch, so she got the up advantage. So she starts hitting Pressure in the head too. So while they trying to jump her, TT kind of sitting, because it's just such a small space. So TT sitting on the sink, it looked like, and Tavy is right next to her. So she's swinging on pressure over TT, and pressure swinging over TT to hit Tavy. So, Tavy actually trying to check on TT, like, oh, I'm sorry, you okay, whatever, child, that's your pressure friend, and she don't even care. So then, TT and Tavy start going back and forth, talking about some, you was jumping this and that. And Tavy like, I don't give a fuck. This bitch talked about my son is up, okay? Like, up and stuck. So Tavy and TT are having a little back and forth or whatever, and I guess Tavy or TT trying to push, it's like aggression, like they pushing at each other, so child, Tavy just grab her by the neck and start choking her out. Like, that's either you're small, I don't want to put my hands on you, let me just yoke you up a little bit real quick, or that's just like, I'm so mad, I want to end you. Like, I'm confused. Like, so while she doing that, pressure reach over and sock Tavy in the face. So she get that, and then in the back you can hear, I believe it's Ciroc saying, Tavy, watch out, warning her about pressure coming to hit her. And I'm like, wasn't y'all just fighting a minute ago? Like, what's going on? Wow, it's going crazy. So then E.T. sneak out from the back, hit pressure in the back of the head, boom, because she, pressure got her back to the rooms or whatever, the little beds, hit her. And side note, I do not like E.T.'s hair in these confessionals, these little ponytails, these little pigtails. I don't like it. Like, that's not the look for her. I think this little pink bob she got, oh, that's eating down, okay? That is cute. She had another pink bob years ago on something else. I forget. I think it was like like a 20v1, one of those little shows. But that little bob she had on there ate down too. I think pink might be her color in a bob too. Like, that is very cute. She looks very cute. But I'm not feeling that blonde. So, child, Pressure and Ciroc square up again. It's like, how many times can y'all go? So they fighting. Ciroc is throwing the first few little punches. Like, Pressure she like flickered her hand at her, but she's not really throwing punches. But Ciroc is throwing punches. And what is Pressure doing? She thinks she Fat Joe with the lean back, lean back, lean back. Girl, stop doing that, because every time you get your ass knocked back, knock back, knock back. Like, stop. Like, stand up straight and fight, girl. Like, it's like TT was telling her, girl, take the hit. So, and this just helps Ciroc get in close, because you're leaning back. That means your punches aren't coming forward. So that means that Ciroc can come forward, and now she on your ass. So she can get close to her. She get the hitting her in the face, whatever. She's socking her. Now, what I noticed is Ciroc's punches are not hard. Like, it's not a lot of weight coming behind them, which is, a little bit surprising, because, she got some weight to throw behind it, but she's not really throwing no weight behind it. And it could be because she's in a small space. And like I said, I'm very interested to see her and Tasiki fight, because they're the same height, and they might, have a better, like, I'll be able to see better how she fights against somebody her own size. But when it's somebody taller, she really gotta work to make it work for herself. And I don't know if she's really throwing these punches as hard as she could throw them yet. So we'll see. The energy is wild. So after 800, 2,000, 465, 82 fights, these bitches start doing the cheer from Bring It On. And they like, bird, it's cold in here. There must be some baddies in the atmosphere. Like, I'm like, what in the world? So Tavy starts the chant up, and then the girls start slowly breaking in, dancing and whatnot. I'm like, damn, okay, take it back, girl. So anyway, so Fauna is dancing. She twerking. She like, yeah, my feet so tall. I said, oh. So she get her little twerk on. And Pressure is like, oh yeah, so you really trying to have fun, girl. You not trying to you don't want nobody saying you born this season. And that kind of struck a nerve with Fauna. And she's like, see, don't try to be funny, bitch. Like, no. And Pressure's like, I'm not trying to be funny, I'm just saying, like, it's cool, it's, everything's good. And but she is trying to be funny. And then she like, I'm not against you, Pressure. And that's true. Like, they were trying to jump Pressure. She was trying to stop them. Like, she was being cool with Pressure. And then Pressure come with this nonsense. Like, Pressure's crazy, bro. And then, so she looks at Fauna. She has, like, a mole or something like that. And to be honest with you, I've never, in the other seasons, she has, like, a skin tag underneath her eye. I feel like this is the first time I've seen it. This is the first season I've ever seen it. And I thought that shit was a piercing or something. I was kind of confused. I was like, is that a piercing or what? I'm going to have to go back and look because I'm just curious on how I didn't see that before. And so she was like, oh, so now you're going to talk about my skin tag? And Pressure was like, oh, it is. I thought everybody was saying it was a mole. I guess it is a skin tag. And she was like, whatever. Don't talk about my skin tag. And Pressure was like, but you're still pretty though. Like, you're still pretty. And Fauna's like, okay, thank you. Like, and she just like, you could tell in Fauna's face, she don't know how to take her. Like, she like, how you, like, what you feeling like? Is this cool? Are we cool? Like, I don't know. And Pressure's like that. She'll try to clown you, but still try to like disguise it as being cool. And I don't know, like, she being weird right now. So idiot box Fauna. All right, so they start to get to going back and forth, and Pressure is like, we'll stop talking then, because if you keep talking, and Fauna's like, well, if I keep talking, then what? If I keep talking, then what? So Fauna is like, I'm just gonna get my mouthpiece and we can get this over with. This dumb bitch gets up and turns her back on this hoe and starts walking to find a mouthpiece. You think somebody gonna stop and wait around for you to find a mouthpiece? No, they're not. They're gonna punch you in the back of your motherfucking head. And that's what happened. She got punched in the back of her motherfucking head. What is wrong with you? So it's a bunch of girls in the back part of the room, and security is like standing there. Pressure's got her back to the thing as she's been having the whole time. And so after she hits Fauna in the back of the head, Fauna turns around, charges her, and gets to fighting her. So over the top of the security from the back room, E.T. gets out again and starts hitting Pressure in her head. Just the top half of her body shell sticking out the door, like, hitting her in the head. The visual is hilarious, child. So then Tavy gets to jumping in. And when Tavy gets to jumping in, then TT gets to jumping in, child. And everybody is trying to get, like, Pressure is applying pressure, boy. Like, I will tell you, like, she's turning this episode completely the fuck up. So in the midst of everybody trying to jump Pressure, Fauna, yeah, jump that bitch. Bitch, you was just trying to save her from getting jumped earlier. Like, make up your mind. You heard this bitch antagonizing. You know that this bitch talked about Tavy's baby. You know that she's trying to fight everybody and cause problems, but you was trying to save her. But now that it's you want to stop. You want to applaud the jump. You want to push for the jump. Girl, get out of here. So then, guess who come out again? Sneaky in the pink. Here come E.T. sneaking out the back, busting Pressure in her mouth again from the side, from the back. Like, get her one good time, like, boom. And then you hear Fauna, now I see why everybody gets against her. She's a weird-ass bitch. You could have seen that she was a weird-ass bitch before this. Pressure is a key. She's funny, all this stuff. But there's nothing that makes me unaware that she's weird and that she's causing these problems. Like the blind of the blind could see that. Like, what are you talking about? Ciroc could see that with her 2 black closed eyes. Everybody could see that. Girl, what you talking about? So Fauna and Pressure go 2 more rounds. Fauna take both of those rounds, I feel like, because even though it's a small space or whatever and it's hard to really tell, you gotta go with what you can see. And the thing about Pressure is she don't want nobody to get close to her, so she do that stupid lean back thing. And then once you get close to her, it's over with. So whenever she lean back, she take away her advantage, and Fauna just got it in there on her. And when she got a hold of her and was able to, like, start uppercutting her and, hitting her and stuff like that, it was over. Both rounds pretty much went the same. So then Pressure trying to peace treaty, child. She over here like, listen, can we just fight later, y'all? Like, we ain't got to keep doing this. Like, let's stop. Like, she throwing in the flag. Like, she don't want no more. And so she like, can we just have a shot? And Tavy like, you want a shot? And Pressure like, yeah. Tavy, boop, throw the liquor in her face. Hilarious. So, they try to fight because of that, but they can't get to it like that because security is right there. So then who we got? Sneaky in the pink coming from the back room, bopping Pressure ass again. At this point, Pressure needs to sit with her head against a wall in a corner. Like, why are you still... How many times you gonna let this girl sneak you in the same exact way? Like, everybody knows that doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result is insanity. The definition of insanity with what I'm seeing right now is insane. Like, what is happening right here, right now? Every time. She's so sneaky. It's just hilarious. So, finally, E.T. gets ready to have a head up with Pressure because at this point, the sneaking is getting outrageous. Everybody, like... Pressure, like, everybody sneaking me and stuff, and 3 people like, you snuck me. So, like, how are you gonna be mad that E.T. keeps sneaking you? But whatever. So, TT is like, you need to watch that way. I'll watch this way, you watch that way. Yeah, somebody needs to watch the opposite way. Y'all need to put y'all backs together and look who's about to swing on y'all, because at this point, it's getting a little crazy. So, E.T.'s in the back. She got her little tracksuit hoodie on. So, like a smart girl, she takes that shit off because, like I said on one of my other videos, if I see a bitch come at me with a hood, first thing, I don't care if it's a hood, a jacket, if I can get my hands on the back of your clothes, I'm pulling that shit over your head and I'm bopping you. So she takes it off and she comes out. And side note, I've never seen E.T. without a bonnet or a wig cap on or something like that, and it just looks weird because I've never seen her like that. I didn't know who she was for a second. So they get the fighting, child, and I'm gonna have to give that round to Pressure, not because she was doing anything super good or anything, but I just feel like she got more hits on E.T. because E.T. is shorter. She just couldn't get to her, and E.T. wasn't moving that fast. Like, you gotta be, if you are fast on Pressure and you get up in there quick and like surprise her, she don't know what to do. And I feel like E.T. is small enough to be quick like that, but I don't know, she wasn't really moving quick, and her punches wasn't coming quick either. I don't know, E.T. is usually a little bit faster than that to me, but she wasn't really giving quick this time. But I'll give it to Pressure. E.T. wasn't really doing what E.T. used to do, so yeah, Pressure, you got that one. So in the midst of Pressure and E.T. fighting, Ciroc and TT are standing on top of the little couch thing or whatever, and Ciroc is like closer to the wall and TT is closer to the fight. And for some odd reason, Ciroc starts pushing TT, but TT trying to get back. She's really not trying to get into the fight or nothing like that. So she's trying to get back. And then TT is like, well, dang, why are you pushing me, Ciroc? And Ciroc like, get back. You ain't no referee. Get back. And I'm like, girl, you pushed her. Like, if based on what you see on the show now, as far as editing is concerned, y'all know, I feel like there be some level of editing in, some of these situations that makes you not understand what's going on for real. But based on what you can see, it's like she's not getting in the fight. Like, she's not trying to do anything. She had her hands up and everything. And, Ciroc is talking about some get out the way. You ain't no ref. So, child, I don't know. So it's given that everybody is like, all right, why are we waiting? Like, Tavy brings it up like, what is taking so long? We should be on to the next location or on our way to our destination or whatever. Because at the beginning of them getting on the bus, child, Zeus had a little time lapse. So all this time I've been telling y'all what's been going on, that nonsense started at 3:00. Child, it's only 3:30 at this point. They got the times up on the screen, and when I tell you that is way too many fights to be for only 30 minutes, like, Pressure has had 15 fights in the last 30 minutes. She's been snuck, dropped, kicked, punched. She done punched, she done dropped, she done... Like, there's been some of everything, and this has only been 30 minutes. I couldn't imagine that type of chaos. Like, I'm such a homebody and an introvert, and I do not like human beings around me. And to imagine all that chaos in just 30 minutes, show would be over for me. I'd be like, all right, season done, right? We got all the... We got all the fun in today. In this 30 minutes. We finished, right? We don't need 40 days and 40 nights. We need these 30 minutes. We gone. Let's leave. Child, this is a melee over here. So, anyways, child. So, child, then it cuts to Kay Regan. Why she at the pharmacy, child, trying to get her little diabetes medications and whatnot. And everybody's like, this is what we waiting for? Like, what's going on? So, she ends up, I guess she not getting on the bus. She's just going to drive to wherever the location is, follow the bus, because she got to wait for her prescription, child. Oh, my God. Pressure's about to go another round. No, seriously, I've been saying all types of wild numbers, 50, 11, 75, 2, 3, 7, 4, 4. But, child, I really want to go back and count to see how many times she got snuck individually, how many times she scored up individually, and what's going on, because this is madness. I've never, like, now, see, this ain't fair, because let Tasiki get into a fight with somebody. They get one round, one and done. But Pressure get to fight 42 times in 30 minutes? What the hell? Why we get to see that, but we don't get to see Tasiki fight 50 rounds? Come on now. So as far as that fight goes, y'all, it's whatever. Like, you know, I guess I would give it to Pressure a little bit more, just because it seemed like she hit Tavy with more punches, but it was really giving scuffle. They couldn't really get together, you know, get to each other like they wanted to get to each other. So, that fight wasn't really much of anything. So I watched it back in slow-mo, child. I was trying to avoid watching it in slow-mo because it's taking me damn near 2 hours to do this one recap, because I keep stopping and going back and stuff. But I did watch it in slow-mo, and Pressure definitely took that. She hit Tavy more times than Tavy hit her. And, you know, so that's really, I mean, no damage was done, but, you know, if no damage is done, then you got to go about him how many hits, and Pressure took that. Tavy and Pressure squares up again, bitch. Like, what is happening? They square up again. Like, what is we doing? I mean, look, I get it. When it's up and it's stuck forever. Like, I understand Cardi B, all that. But by God, like, all in the same day, I'm gonna need to take a rest. Like, I'm gonna fight you, and then we gonna rest, and then I'm gonna come back and fight you the next day, and it, like, all together, back to back. Like, oh my God, like, and these probably the oldest two girls in the house. They probably both good into their 30s. Like, what y'all on? What kind of, y'all better get that icy hot out, child. You know, them bones about to be hurting, child. So for that round, hands down, Tavy take it. She get the, I don't know, she get the jumping up, because, you know, Pressure tall. That's everybody's problem. Pressure can't fight, but she tall and she big. So, you know, her winning sometimes looks a little better because she's just, you know, more able to dominate a little bit more than other girls. But Tavy this round, she said, she got the jumping and hopping and overhanding this bitch. She hit her like 3-4 good times. Like, they last round, Pressure was definitely hitting her, but they wasn't like, you know, devastating or nothing. These punches was a little bit more with some oomph behind them. Like, Tavy got that one like real good. And Zeus so messy. Pressure knotted right the fuck up. Got a big ass knot on her head, boy. And they went straight to it, zoomed in, child. Zeus zoomed in. They did a Zeus zoom in. I don't know why that tickled me. Ignore me, y'all. It's late. I'm tired. So, Pressure says something to TT. I can't understand what she said. She said something about, so TT, you gonna find us a bed or something. I can't really hear her. But Ciroc is like, girl, TT tired, boy. She, you know, she's trying to be your friend, and she tired. Like, she, you know, whatever. Saying shit like that. And it's like she's joking, but TT takes it some type of way, and she like, all right, let's go. And she like, I'm gonna fight you. And Ciroc like, I'm not about to fight you. Like, it just gives like, why would I fight your little tiny ass? Like, you know, like, for what? But she asking for it, so let's see what happened. It's the chaos for me. Like, they trying to give me my name right now. Like, this is Kay-otic Tea right here. Like, what is we talking about? So she says she not fighting TT wash it. Then all of a sudden, Pressure jumped to try to hit Ciroc, because Ciroc is standing up on the thing. And because Ciroc is saying like, oh, Your friend got thrashed all up and through here through this bus and you ain't helped nothing. And so I guess that make Pressure mad. So she reach up and try to hit Ciroc. So they get the fighting and security backing up Ciroc. So while they backing her up, TT behind her, TT stall off, boom, hit her in her head, boom, boom, boom. So then Tavy jumps in, knock TT shit, boom, 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 ain't no jumping. Girl, you been jumping the whole time. I can't stand that. Don't start yelling out, ain't no jumping. You could say, no, you're not jumping my bitch, or this or that or something, but you're not going to be yelling out, ain't no jumping, because you definitely jumping. Like, that's what you did. And then to be jumping in on Ciroc's behalf, like, what be in the atmosphere? Like, what's in the air on these shows? Are y'all friends? Are y'all not friends? Are y'all cool? Are y'all not cool? We fought. To me, if I fight you, we ain't never cool. But, I mean, like, what? I'm confused on, like... But y'all know I'm living for this. Like, I love me a good fight breakdown episode, boy, and it's giving me all the fights. Yes, this makes up for what I watched earlier with Bad Girls Going Wild, because wasn't no fades in that. Nothing significant I needed to talk about, y'all. I was just talking about. It was nothing. But this, baby, this right here, oh yeah, this giving right here. So it's just a melee at this point. So after Tavy hits TT get loose, she get the hit in Ciroc again, and then they get it's too much. It's too much, but it's so good though. Don't get it confused. So then Ciroc and TT line it up, and when I tell you somebody need to get Ciroc some New Balance or some Nike, something, some Skechers, some with some grip, okay? Some that the old people walk in that helps them not to fall down. Because this bitch stay falling down. Like, if you're gonna fight charging at people, then you're going to have to figure out your balance. Like, plant your feet, get some distance in between your feet, open your feet, spread, like... You're going to need to get your base strong. You're too big to just let your body flop around like this all the damn time. Like, get control of your damn body. It's like she's a 50-pound 1-year-old and she don't know how to deal with her motor skills. Like, she's just shaking around and falling and shit. Like, I don't get it. Like, I'm confused. So her and TT fighting. TT damn near could have took that. And this is the person you expect me to believe beat Tasiki? I mean, I don't know. And don't get me wrong, we are in small quarters, so I will have to see. But I keep going back to that. You think you can beat Tasiki? You think you beat Tasiki? Child, I don't know. So they fighting or whatever, right? And so, like I said, Ciroc get the falling. Now, she could have fallen over the little couch because it looked like her leg hit the couch or whatever. So maybe, but I don't know. But if you wasn't charging like that, then you would have been able to gain your balance. You cannot charge with your head forward like that in a fight. That is just not smart. So as she's charging, Ciroc is telling, no, not Ciroc. I'm sorry. But Hottie is screaming out, beat her ass, Ciroc, beat her ass, Ciroc. So then, Pressure, while TT and Ciroc is fighting, Pressure start hitting Ciroc and jumping her too, child. So after Pressure sneaks Ciroc while she fighting TT, Bahati then sneaks Pressure. Bahati standing up on top of the couch, and she just turn around and bomb on Pressure. She's standing on the floor, child. So in the midst of that, Ciroc and TT still over there getting they fight in or whatever. Security got them, trying to have them, kind of trying to separate a name between them. But TT is getting in some good punches while security is in between them. Because, so Ant is on top of Ciroc. She's on the couch, her back on the couch. Ant is on top of her. And then TT is on top of him, and she reaching over and she just boom, 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 just tagging her. And I don't necessarily blame Ciroc for that because, they got a hold of her. So it's going to be hard for her to, get any punches in to really, do anything. So it looked like she got TT's neck though. That's what she's pulling her neck into to Big Ant, holding her neck. But at the same time, TT is throwing punches. So you might as well let her go, bitch, because you're getting hit and you don't got no hand to hit with. So why is you holding her right there where she can get you? I don't know, child. I don't know. So then they break it up. So Ciroc get up off the bus and she like, this bitch just jumped me. Get her off this bus. We ain't going nowhere. Get her off the bus. We about to fight. So I'ma say for the fight, who won? Like, ooh, like I shouldn't be confused about who won. Like, that's like, you're that much bigger than this girl. You talking about she 2 pounds and all this kind of stuff, which, by the way, TT was very offended by. But, you know, I shouldn't be confused about who won this fight. You should have dog walked her, Ciroc. Like, you should have gave her the beeps, the bippity boppity boops, nigga. Like, it shouldn't have been no comp. But nah. So they still on the bus. The other girl's still on the bus, child. But how do you try to kick TT in the back of the head? Like, oh, it's so good, child. Let's see what happened next, y'all. Hold on. So they still going. So TT and Ciroc square up again. So the first couple of hits for both of them land. And you can see Ciroc's head kind of snap back a little bit. She's fighting with her head back, but her eyes are closed. And TT is fighting kind of with her head down for a second because, I don't know, Ciroc kind of grabs her bonnet or whatever. So then security gets in between them. And I'm telling you, that first half, it was not impressive on Ciroc's behalf. Like, it just wasn't. Like, she did get some good hits in, but TT did too. And it looked chaotic. It looked like a scuffle. Like, the fight wasn't happening. Like, she's not controlling the fight like she should because she's bigger. Like, she should be controlling the fight. Or at least, like, be able to, I don't know. She should be controlling the fight to me. So once security gets in between and they start rocking back and forth, child, it's easier for Ciroc to get some clean hits in. So she kind of jumping over the middle of security and like hitting Ciroc. You can see Hurricane trying to like stop the hits because she probably was getting some good hits on TT. But yeah, y'all, like, she should be controlling that fight way more. To be honest with you, I think her booty might be too heavy. I think, or her boobs or something, like, cause she always tipping over. I think she needs to go get some of that removed or something, cause she can't carry it. Like, it's too heavy for her. I don't know. She just every time she just fall down, or like she look like she about to stumble. It's that or the shoes, one of the two. Like, and I seen her talking about that she buy her kids them Walmart Asics, or I don't know what they call, but maybe that's what she's wearing, and they're not sturdy enough. I don't know, but she got to learn how to stay up on her feet, because even when she was fighting TT just now, security, you know, she trying to hop over security and stuff, and she's still falling forward. She fall the same way, like a big old doofus. Like, why is you doing that, girl? So in the midst of all of this, Pressure's in the back rolling up a blunt, y'all. Her friend out here fighting, kind of low-key on her behalf, or because of her and like different beefs that she got. Like, the tension was high because of Pressure. I know TT grown and she can fight who she want to fight, and you know, nobody should be blaming her for fighting anybody. That's her choice. But we know that this is because of Pressure. Like, like, come on now, like, and this bitch back here rolling up. Excuse me. If I was TT, I'd have to go back there and get it with Pressure. Like, why are you not out here either? If you're not helping me, you should be at least having my back, as far as, like, if you're not going to fight with me, make sure I don't get jumped. Like, watch my back how I was watching yours. Weird. Hurricane out here watching her back better, and Hurricane ain't into it with nobody. Like, come on now. So then TT sees Neek go back there and sneak her. So then Bahati jump in, then Hurricane jump in, and it's like the little tiny tag team, and they trying to get each other, but security really ain't nothing happen. So now, child, it's a little bit of dialogue. You got Ciroc and them outside talking about how they ain't even made it out of LA yet. The bus done stopped, and they in the middle of whereversville waiting to get to where they trying to get to. Then you got BRAWL and Tavy in the bus. They talking, and you know, Amber's basically trying to say, I know I was bogus for hitting you, you know, sneaking you or whatever, but I was in the bathroom And, you know, I was trying to see my face is busted open and you come up in there and, you know, I'm trying to, like, I don't want you in there. And, Tavy, like, girl, I had just fought Ivory. She took me through there. I see blood and all this. I'm just trying to go see my face. Like, oh my God, what happened? Tavy, why do you say that? Like, don't get me wrong. Ivy definitely took you through there. Okay. No, hold on. Ivy definitely took you through there. But why you sound like that to the whole bus? Oh, sure. Oh, y'all go get a cramp. No, but it's hilarious. Like, so they still talking, child, but I couldn't even hold myself together. Oh, she said that. I still can't hold it. Hold on, give me a minute. But Amber and Tavy finished talking and they reconciled and they hug it out and it's cute. They're cool now, so that's good. So Pressure got everybody on edge, child. They in there doing baddie shot o'clock, and Ciroc and Fauna trying to get past her to get to the baddie shot o'clock, and they like, we don't trust this bitch. So they almost fight again, just trying to get to a shot, child. So then apparently Kanaya had went to Bahati and told her, like, since Neek's hand is broken, or her finger is broken, her thumb or whatever is hurt, you should be taking her face because TT was trying to fight Neek. And I guess Bahati took offense to that because she like, bitch, I already talked to my homegirl about what's going on, and she said she want to run her own shit, so mind your business. And my thought is also, yes, mind your business, bitch. Why are you telling anybody to fight anybody? Because apparently the cameras was down when this happened, so we didn't get to see it. But my thing is, you talking about now, right now, she pointing at TT and Hurricane, talking about I'm cool with them. And then you don't want to fight for Neek because you don't want to fight anybody. So why are you adding some input to anything? I hate when people lining other people's fades up. Run your own shit. Or shut up. Like, if Neek wants somebody to run her shit, you go ask her, do you want me to run it? Like, the only thing you can line up is your own fades. That's it. And because you're such a lady or whatever you want to say, it's given you shouldn't be trying to set up no fades. Big period, bottom line. And then she got the nerve to say, I can't take her fade for her because we're not friends like that. What? You sound like an idiot box. Like, open up the box and jump out, because this is not what you should be saying. You should not be you shouldn't be this dumb. What? If that's not your friend, why you even care about her finger being broke? Why you care about anything? If that's not your friend, if you're not taking no faith for her, why are you talking? Shut up. I see why Bahati's mad now. I see. The level of contradiction on this bus is crazy. Okay, so they talking Bahati and Zanat. Nope, that's not her name. Kanaya. Child, mixing up my Not Ass TVs with my Zeus TVs. So anyway, so Kanaya and Bahati is talking, and so they basically like, okay, so what you gonna do? Like, both of them like, so what? So Bahati's still off on Kanaya, and they get to fighting. So it's really nothing. It's just a scuffle. Security break it up. They get up, they square up. Bahati, she like to reach down from the inner pits of hell and have her fist all the way to the back of wherever the fuck she coming from and swing all the way that way. So it takes too long. Kanaya puts her down on the ground. Boom, she falls down. I don't know what it's giving. I don't know if it's like she slipped or how that worked out, but Kanaya hit her, she fell. So that's all I could go by. I don't know. Can't see too much. All right, so then they get up and they square up again, and they just are rocking and moving. And so I don't know, like, I don't know who I would give that to, but I mean, maybe Kanaya, maybe, I don't know. Child, at this point, I done analyzed the analyzed, and I'm tired, so I'm gonna give it to Kanaya for now. If I change my mind, I'll come back and I'll let y'all know. So then they separated or whatever, and Bahati is right there, and Kanaya see her opportunity. She bang, sneak Bahati. Boom, sock her in the face. And then Ciroc has the nerve to jump in talking about some, no jumping. Then she try to hit Kanaya. And Kanaya's like, bitch, why are you trying to hit me? And she like, you jumping. If you want to fight heads up, fight heads up. All y'all been doing all day is jumping and sneaking, jumping and sneaking, jumping and sneaking. You ain't hit nobody else for jumping or sneaking. So why would you hit Kanaya for jumping and sneaking? Like, that's weird. Like, when E.T. was doing it, you didn't say nothing. But then when you get off the bus, you outside chopping it up with E.T. You didn't tell her you shouldn't be sneaking pressure. You didn't say nothing about that. So why are you fucking with Kanaya? Weirdo. Like, you're being weird. I mean, she's being weird. I don't know. Well, I don't know. And I have to say, I'm proud of Kanaya because she stood her ground against Ciroc. And then Ciroc gets in her confessional talking about some, Bahati did sneak Kanaya. And, Kanaya was getting her sneak back. But I didn't really like it because she looked like she was going to hurt Bahati. Girl, shut up. Shut up. Shut the hell up and go to hell. What? Oh, my God. So they square up again. Kanaya take Bahati through there. She throw a couple clean punches. I'm like, you go, girl. Okay. Kanaya, 2 fingers touching for that one for you. The only thing I will say, if your target is not moving, then you should not be missing. Kanaya missed some good ass shots because she's like just swinging her arm instead of like chucking, like targeting her area that she's trying to get to. I don't know what to call that, but she's just like swinging more wildly instead of more precise. That's what I should say. So, security breaks that up. Child security get bit and all kind of stuff. But Heidi started throwing stuff. She didn't hit Ciroc in the head with whatever the hell she threw. And Ciroc like, oh my God, I just got hit in the head. That's what you get, bitch, for jumping in some shit that now you sneak Bahati because she hit you in the head. Like, what the hell? Like, oh my God. All right. But yes, I think she deserved to get her ass hit in the head right there. So then their boss lady calls Miss Natalie Nunn. Where the fuck are you bitches at? Nah, she didn't really say that, but she do want to know where they at. They let her know that they got behind because it was a little scuffles, a little setbacks, and that they on their way, child. So that is the end of the show. Woo, they get to Arizona and they exit the bus. I can't believe this whole episode basically took place on this bus. That's like crazy to me. But yeah, you guys, I really hope y'all was able to stick through this one with me. Really, get into the tea, y'all. Make sure you guys let me know in the comments who y'all think won, who y'all think lost, which fight was y'all favorite. I got to think about that because, child, it was a lot going on. It was a lot going on. But you guys, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to join the tea party. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.